Hi guys, welcome to Japanese Easy Study channel. My name is Akira and today we are going to learn about how to use frequency in Japanese such as always, often, sometimes and more. So let's go to learn together. The frequency in Japanese language, the first one, always. How do they say in Japanese? It's more, it's more, often, yoku, yoku, sometimes, doki doki, doki doki, occasionally, tamani, tamani, not very often, amali masen. When you use not very often, you should start from amali and end by negative form masen in Japanese. And for the more detail, we will explain in the example of how to use the frequency in Japanese language. Never or not at all. Zenzen masen. This is the same as not very often. When you use never or not at all in Japanese, you should start from the word zenzen and end by the word masen in Japanese. So let's go to learn the example of how to use this frequency in Japanese language. The first example of how to use always in Japanese. How do they use and they say? The first example. 私はいつも学校へ行きます。私はいつも学校へ行きます。Which mean I always go to school. Next, 田中さんはいつも料理を作っています。田中さんはいつも料理を作っています。Which mean Tanaka-san always cooks by himself. Next, example of how to use often. 山田さんはよく東京へ行きます。山田さんはよく東京へ行きます。Which means Yamada-san often goes to Tokyo. 中道さんはよくアニメの本を読みます。中道さんはよくアニメの本を読みます。Which means Nakamichi-san often reads anime book. Example of how to use sometimes. For example, 私は時々映画館へ行きます。私は時々映画館へ行きます。Sometimes I go to the movie theater. Sometimes I go to movie theater. 彼女は時々日本料理をします。彼女は時々日本料理をします。Sometimes she cooks Japanese food. Sometimes she cooks Japanese food. Example of how to use occasionally. たまに結婚式を参加しに行きます。たまに結婚式を参加しに行きます。I occasionally go to join wedding party. 田中さんはたまに京都へ行きます。田中さんはたまに京都へ行きます。田中さん occasionally goes to Kyoto. 田中さん occasionally goes to Kyoto. Example of how to use not very often. あまり韓国の映画を見ていません。あまり韓国の映画を見ていません。In this sentence, you should notice that it starts from the Amari and end by Masen, which means I do not very often watch Korean movie. Why not? It's too long, right? So I do not really often watch Korean movie. 森川さんはあまり運動しません。森川さんはあまり運動をしません。Which means Morikawa-san does not really often exercise. Why not? Because he is so busy on his business, right? Sometimes work hard from 8 o'clock to 0 o'clock, so no time, right? Example of how to use never or not at all. 全然海外へ行ったことはありません。全然海外へ行ったことはありません。I never go to overseas at all. I never go to overseas at all. 全然交流会に参加したことはありません。全然交流会に参加したことはありません。Which means I never join exchange meeting at all. And example of how to use never or not at all. You should notice that it starts from 全然 and end by ません. For example, you can see this and start from 全然海外へ行ったことはありません。So you start from 全然 and end by the negative form ありません or something like that, or しません or depend to the sentence that you are using. So thank you very much for watching my video, and if you haven't not subscribed my channel, please help me subscribe my channel, and if you like and this video, please help me press like and share comment. ありがとうございました。